over there. What you doing over there? Hi everyone, welcome back. It's the Rainbow Friend. I am home alone for the first time in a long time. I am super stoked. Fumo and I are both super stoked about this. So this is gonna be a loud, excited video, not a quiet, excited. Are you excited? You should be loud and excited. Woo! I'm pretty happy today. I'm not quite sure why. I guess because I was sick all week. I'm not sick anymore. So stoked about health. I'm also very excited about the window art that I got going on. Spooky Christmas over here. My cat is happy. I'm happy. We're all just really stoked about life and such. So the video, what are we talking about today? Well, yesterday, which was it was Friday. Yesterday, Friday, I came out for the second time, not even the second, more like the 20th, but in a very official post, I came out for the second time on Facebook. Because the first time was 8 months ago, or just about 8 months ago. 8 months ago, I came out as Jack, as in I made a name change post, I had some photos to go with it, wrote a paragraph or two talking about it, but I didn't go into the specifics. I didn't talk about why I was changing my name or any of the trans reasons behind it. I guess because I was a little bit nervous at the time to go into detail about that. But I did say, this is my name, please call me this. People were very nice and respectful at the time. And a lot of people, actually, the majority of people that I know since then have started calling me Jack, which is great. But I thought that it would catch on a bit more why I was doing it, because I was using the term boy in posts and I was really not upping my masculinity, it's like, ooh, so masculine. But I just was I was displaying my masculinity more than I had previously. So I thought people would put it together. And a lot of people didn't. A lot of people were saying things to me like, oh, Jack, that is such a cute name for a girl. It's been a while now and I'm just ready to not have that be a thing. I made a very long ass Facebook post saying, hi, my name's Jack, I'm a boy, trans mask, cat dad, you know, my 3 most important identities. People responded really nicely and positively, so that's good. That's kind of a relief. It's nice to be not just sort of hoping that I'm out to people. Like, I've said the words, now it's their job to keep up. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? But anyway, that happened. So I wanted to make a video today about 8 things that have helped me in my transition so far. It's just 8 because it's been 8 months, so I guess 1 per month, though it doesn't really fall in that timeline. But anyway, 8 things. I'm sort of still a baby trans, you know, like it's only been 8 months that I've been out and about, so I don't have tons of advice, but these are 8 things that some of them are pretty obvious and then some of them surprised me a good bit. So let's jump into them. First thing on the list is Campus LGBT Center. This one's pretty obvious, isn't it? Like, Campus LGBT Center seems like a real good place. When I was a queer person and just identifying as a queer person and not as a trans person, wow, that's not English, because those words totally overlap, because now I identify as a queer person and a trans person. Okay, language is hard. When I was identifying not as a trans person, even though I wasn't really being like, I'm so cis, I didn't really say that. It's hard to find the words to talk about myself prior to transition, so I really stumble when I do that, clearly as just displayed. But yeah, prior to being out, I used to go to LGBT centers sometimes, and I didn't find much use for them because I didn't have that many things I needed help with. They were great places to meet people, for sure, and definitely I was really happy that they existed, but I didn't need them in the same way that I do now. LGBT centers, when you're a trans person, are the shit, let me tell you. It is so nice to have a campus LGBT center. I go there to meet trans people, or anybody really, just to meet a lot of people. I go there to get help with my rugby team stuff, because if you saw that video, rugby is a bit of a trans mess, so they're really helpful in that regard. If you are on a campus of any type, I highly recommend it, or if you're feeling alone in the world as a trans person, if there's an LGBT center near you, they probably have some trans things. I hope so, at least. They should. Going to LGBT centers more definitely helped my transition a whole bunch, and I'm really grateful for that. Hey, a quick little thing before I move on. I had to change the memory card in my camera, and I had to take the mic off because I've been trying to film this for an hour and it keeps cutting off at the 20-second mark or around then, so on each video. So, but I hope the sound is okay. because we're just gonna keep going and hopefully this works. All right, let's keep moving. The second thing on my list is a little bit weird, but it's men's deodorant. I don't think that deodorant is men's or women's, you know, it's a scent, it's a deodorant, it doesn't have a gender. Nonetheless, I used to use a floral women's deodorant and I started feeling a little bit self-conscious about my scent, as weird as that might seem. I was thinking that it's a $4 thing to buy men's deodorant. If this $4 deodorant can help me feel a little less dysphoric and a little less anxious, then I might as well try it. So I did that, I made the switch, and it was so worth it. I really, really like using a men's scent, as weird as that is. That's so weird to say. And I, again, don't think that the scent is masculine or manly inherently, you know, it's a smell. But it does help me feel a lot less anxious around people. Also, if someone were to come into my bathroom and look and they'd see this, it would just be, you know, chill. It would just be easier if someone came in and saw that deodorant rather than like a floral secret deodorant. So yeah, really helped me a lot and super cheap. So that was really great, a really quick fix, or not fix, but a quick aid. The third thing on my list is boys' things. Just like I said with the deodorant, things are not inherently gendered. So like my shark sheets are not inherently boyish, or my superhero t-shirts, not a boy thing. Girls can wear all these things. Girls can sleep on my shark bed. Girls can wear superhero shirts, of course. Girls can get from any section. But that said, oh, Fumi, he's making noise again. Grrr. I'm bribing my cat with treats to stop making noise. There you go. Anyway, in America at least, I don't know about too many other places, but I would assume quite a few places have sections that are gendered. So there's a boys section, there's a girls section, and when I'm saying boys things, I mean boys, young boys section. I didn't get to shop in that section too much when I was young. My parents were my mother, because she's the one who shopped with me, was very kind and nice, and she did try to get me the things that I wanted to get, but I still grew up with a lot of girls things, a lot of pink things, a lot of things that were very feminine and that I didn't really want. So I really enjoy now getting things from the boys section, not the men's section. My sheets, my bed sheets, my decorations on my wall, my toy stuffed animal things over there, all these things are not really manly. But I don't know, I'm just enjoying some boyhood because I didn't get the boyhood that I wanted when I was younger. So I'm making up for lost time. The fourth thing is binding. Everyone's least favorite thing. Binding is something that I didn't do for a long time but wanted to do for quite a while. In fact, when I came out as Jack, I had yet to start binding. It's something that has been a godsend, something I really loved, and I'm so happy with it. From the first moment I put it on, I just felt so much better. Obviously it sucks. Obviously it's tight and painful and not a good time, but I love that it exists. I love it. I love it so much. In case you were wondering, I might make a full video on this at some point, but I use JC2B and I absolutely love them. So if you're in the market for a binder, Fumi, bribe my cat some more. If you're in the market for a binder, I highly recommend GC2B. There you go, kitty cat. Because they're great. 5 is saying the word boy, just all the time. If I'm a shark boy or a ghost boy, or just like, I just love this word. I love the word boy. I'm not ready for the word man yet. I'm so excited to just be a boy for a while. It's such a cool thing. I love saying it. Number 6 is selfies. Selfies are so good. Oh my gosh, this cat. Come here, kitty cat. Selfies are so... Here you go, buddy. Selfies have really helped me in the last 8 months. They have made me feel a lot more confident. Whenever I feel good about myself, I take some selfies and kind of catalog that feeling and that look. When I feel bad about myself, I can take selfies and feel a little bit more confident and a little bit better. I spend a whole day getting misgendered, but I can go and take a photo and look the way I want to look and make sure that I look the way I want to look in that photo. That's something really empowering, and so I really, really appreciate having phones that can take selfies. Number 7 is having trans friends. It has been invaluable to me, honestly. I probably wouldn't have come out at the time I came out without trans friends. I wouldn't feel as confident wearing nail polish if I didn't have trans friends who wore nail polish. I have trans masc friends, trans femme friends, non-binary friends, binary trans friends. I just am so thrilled and overjoyed to have this circle of people now that I can talk to about things. It makes transitioning a lot easier for sure, and a lot more fun. Number 8, which might be my favorite thing, the thing that I should have done years ago that I finally did and has made my life so much better. It's men's briefs. I love men's briefs. I love them so much. When I came out as Jack, a lot of the things that I had in my closet were these like women's brief type of things. Basically, it's what I got away with buying for years and years since I was in high school, because my parents, my mother, I didn't really challenge her on it, but she didn't seem in the mood to buy me any men's underwear. So I got these women's briefs. They were close. I thought for the longest time they were close enough. But then I made the jump. One day I was like, I want it. I'm gonna do it. I bought some men's briefs, and oh my gosh, I love them. I love getting out of the shower and putting them on and looking in the mirror and seeing how nice they look. I don't know, there's just something so nice about it. Like when I'm lying down and I look down and I see I have men's briefs and my legs aren't shaved and I have tattoos, and I'm just so stoked to be living this life. I know that sounds so dramatic, and yeah, that is pretty dramatic, but I love them. I love men's briefs so much. I'll show you. Hold on. I wear the short kind for the most part. Sometimes I wear the longer kind. I also wear Fruit of the Loom because, money. They're super short. They're super cute. I love them. They hug really well. I'm just so stoked to have finally made this change in my life and got some damn briefs, because they're so nice. I love in general that my closet is filled with things from the men's department. Not necessarily because they're gendered, because again, clothing does not have a gender, so if you identify as a man and you're wearing women's clothing, you're still a man, but I wasn't able to get these things for the longest time, either because the people in my life, like my family, would not get them for me, or because I just couldn't bring myself to get them because of my own fears of being masculine. And now that I've overcome that and can buy the things that I want to buy and wear the things that I want to wear, it just has created a world of change for me. So yeah, I love me some briefs. That's it for this video. I'm sorry that I had to change cameras and the audio probably wasn't the best. I hope it was still entertaining and exciting and loud and enthusiastic, because I'm so happy today. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. Alright, I'll see you next week. If you celebrate Thanksgiving here in the US, happy Thanksgiving. Don't forget why Thanksgiving exists, obviously, and it's a really shitty holiday, but just think about it. Alright, bye everyone. See you next time. And this is the end screen without my video this time. How spooky is that? If you want to check out last week's video, it's right there. Also, some links to new tunes, because I have a couple new tunes out now and they're down below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.